What's up, fellow collectors?
Why are you here?
All right. So this is my first time doing one of these live unboxing and reviews, and I figure, the reason I do this is basically a statue because I want to get this dang statue. This is the box right here, as you can see behind me. I'll stand next to it to see how big this box is. But I figure, might as well just do both in one shot, just do like a live unboxing type review, so I can just basically, because this thing is supposedly from my research and from trying to get this out the shipper. This statue is supposedly 62 pounds heavy, so it was a pain in the butt to get out. So I'm a little out of breath right now because I wasn't expecting it to be that heavy. So it's just the size of it too. So if it was smaller, it'd been easier, but it's just the size of the box too, and the foam and everything inside. But I got everything ready to go, so that's why it took a little bit longer, and some other little unexpected issues popped up. But we're here. What's up? So let me just bring up the chat real quick before we get started. I see CT up in here. Yeah, man, just back my bro, my beau. Yeah, like I said, I think I may have overdid it a little bit, but I'm good now. That workout got me. What's up, Bob Dylan? Do we gain thighs? It's still kind of a little chilly outside still, so no shorts yet. I'm not down south, so still a little chilly over here, so no shorts. But all right, so real quick, the reason I got this statue, you guys know I'm a Berserk fan. I love Berserk. I love the anime. I love the manga. I love all that stuff. Just in general, the figures. He's a character that basically been through a lot of stuff from the time he was young. Only loved one person. That person ended up, betraying his trust. I don't want to spoil for anybody who plans to read the books and stuff. Eventually, meets another person, becomes best friends with that person. During the process, being in that group, falls in love with a female. Wasn't expecting to do that. So then his best friend betrays him. They go through some kind of crazy stuff. Go through kind of like hell in a way. Yeah, I know, man. It's been a minute. But it's time, man, because like I said, the family left, so I got the house to myself. So I got uninterrupted time, so that's why I wanted to do this. I was like, all right, she's going to the in-laws too. I was like, But, so yeah, so that basically he goes to hell. He gets branded. Makes it out of hell alive because of the Skull Knight. And then basically through the whole process, the woman he falls in love with gets scarred and she can't remember stuff, and she's like a mute and everything that. So she's like kind of like a walking vegetable in a way. So this guy can't get any luck and stuff. So I could relate to that. So I love Berserk, and then this is the ultimate armor version where he's basically full rage mode and done with the battle. So this is why I wanted to get this. But before I switch to the other camera, so yeah, let me stand up real quick. So this is how big the box is. Up to the waist, and there's a second box that comes that's smaller. It's over there. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna switch to the other camera so we get this review started. So let me add this one right here. Let me take myself out. It's a little laggy there, different laptop. But all right, so you hear me. All right, so the first box, I'm gonna switch to the other camera so I can bring the other camera so you can see what's inside the first box. Yeah, so Berserk is just been something I've loved for the longest. Enjoy the show. It's available on Netflix. If you want to ever watch it, it's on Netflix and everything, so you can actually watch it there. Let's see, back to the home screen. Give me 1 second. Should be a little more prepared on this portion right here. All right, just get this box. All right, whatever. So I can't get the other one out real quick, so I'll get that out in a minute. But this base, so basically the bottom portion comes with. Actually, I'll get this camera this way. The base. That's supposedly the base and the cape. So that base is this is my first time doing a quarter scale like this bust, right? Godzilla bust I have here is a bust, but it's not really quarter scale. This is my first time doing quarter scale statue, so it's gonna be interesting to do this. So let me take some of that foam off, and I'll show you guys real quick before I take this. Actually, I'll just take the stuff out as we go. So let's put this camera down. Start to get my light. So there we have the base. Let me go ahead and bring the camera in a little bit more so you guys can get a good detail on that. So here's the detail on the base. This thing is freaking amazing, man. Sorry if the lights are too bright in the background. Those are the demons that he fights. This, if I remember correctly, this is from volume 31. See the blood going up the stones. See the blood right there. Let me go lower this lights real quick. So I gotta make sure I get the instructions when I do this real quick. Because with statues, I don't want to mess around. This is something expensive, so I want to make sure everything's not broken. I get the shades off. We gotta make sure I read this stuff real quick. All right, so the second part, I guess, let me see if this is all the pieces of the base. Let me get the other pieces out of here. And this is basically gonna put my new table to the test too, to see if it can hold this weight. It should hold the weight. All right, so let's start putting pieces. Yeah, whatever's in this box, the rest of his guts cape, his thighs, and the thighs. No, basically his arms. Let me get the smaller box. on things. So I'm gonna show you inside a smaller box. A lot of pieces I got put together. So I'm gonna have to pull the instructions on now and start putting this stuff together the correct way. So let's go ahead and get that started. So according to the instructions, this is what the instructions look like. Total of 12 steps. So I like the fact that these instructions are in color. I hate the instructions to Tumblr, black and white. I hate when it's black and white because color actually helps out put things together. You guys can, like pinpoint certain parts better with the color, especially when it's small pieces. The amount of breath. Get more in shape for this next unboxing. All right, so we're put together. Supposedly we get the horns, the rest of the demons together, and then from there we're gonna put guts, body on there. All right, so let's get the horns started. According to the instructions, let's see, let's put the instructions right here. This is going to be the first piece. So it's one of the horns. Oh, excuse me, sorry, I broke the camera. You can actually see the magnet right here in the bottom. That's gonna go. Let's see where this goes. That's in the back. Merry Christmas. I'll show you what that went that way. Right here in the back, right there. All right, so the next part is going to be the demon body. This has, let me see where this goes. This obviously goes next to the other guy. All right. So this actually has a lot of detail. Look at this. Look at the blood like coming out from the mouth. I have to switch computers. This one's not doing good with the internet. All right, so this plugs in over here. That plugs in right there. crazy. Yeah, so this is from volume, if I remember correctly, volume 31. This is before they were trying to get the ship to take the boat to the fairy island. Then from there, before then, they fought some big tiger. It was like a Bengal looking thing, but it had the teeth just like this monster right here. That's the first like demon they fought first. Then from there, they have a statue that actually has that where they fought like some big like half human, half crocodile things. And then from there, he fought these dudes right here before they actually got into the boat. And they fight this and then the band. It starts with a K, where one's apostle too, but he's turning against them. So a lot of interesting things there. All right, so the next part is the arms of the demon and then another horn. Here's the detail on the arm. The other one, that's the first time I ever dealt with something that actually plugs into like a plug hole. I do like the way the magnets feel on those too, because like they don't like they're wrong, but don't like snap into play lighting. I'm sorry, it wasn't horns, actually their weapon. So here's another one. This is the weapon, but actually has a seal attachment to it. All right, so this one plugs in. There's gonna be two of these, so they kind of look the same. So I'm not gonna show both of my camera. I'm just gonna plug both of them in. This one's towards the back. It does look like there's specific ones for the magnets because the shield points one direction, the other points in the other. So that's a way to know right there. So the other one goes by the head. So why not? So I get both of them in there. I'll show you. All right, so there's two of those. This is exciting. Yeah, I'm excited for this, man. I mean, got a decent deal on this one right here. And then the reason I picked this up too, I had my eye on it. This came out originally. This is, I guess, a repaint version of theirs. So it came out originally, and I always loved the pose, the stance he had, because to me, that was like the best Berserker armor rage mode full best pose for him. So, definitely get it. But at that time, I was just starting to get the 1/6 scales, so I was like, all right, well, this is way too over. So So I know what statues are quicker than scale figures because they're limited on numbers. But actually, when I found out they did repaint, this one actually was on low stock too. So recently, it was on low stock, so I had to jump on it. So slowly, my next one probably be the last Ronin one. I get that one. So just slowly, like I said, I'm still not, leaving the 1/6. Just slowly dipping my feet into the statues, stuff that if I get good deals on. So, by the way, I hope everybody's having a good Easter. Mine's is so far, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm getting to mess around with the statue. All right, so let's get cuts on there. This is actually his body right here. And you can see basically the blood dripping down his body. So that plugs into the top. This is gonna really test my table. Here we go. So now he's actually on. Look at that blood. Look at those thighs. Look at the thighs. All right, so let's get the rest of this. So now I got to put his arms on there. Now I'm going to debate, which I guess I can go by what they're showing us first. How I'm going to have his arms. So this one was basically showing you with the arms, holding with two hands in the sword, holding the sword down. He's basically done with the battle, and he's like, looking down at his remains. Oof, man, the size of this thing. Oof. I can only imagine the size when I got the sword over his shoulder. Oh my god. Excited. Here we go. Get the arms. On the arms. Sorry about that. So here was one arm. egg magnetic. So let's go ahead and put this one on. Oh, no, that's the other one. Merry Christmas. Now, everybody should go back in there. All right, so let's go ahead and put that there. So far, that's what it looks like with both arms on. All right, so my bad. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. I'm sorry. I used to do reviews with the chat. Let's see. Woo, big congrats on big purchases, P Rock. That's and Gazebus. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, I will. Trust me. I started before. Starting to wear off a little bit, but I'm good. I'm still good. I'll go after. What up, Rick? Hey, Rick, if you're free, man, want to jump on and you can handle the chat for me real quick while I do this real quick. Let me know. Send me a chat or I'll send you the invite real quick. My bad. I completely forgot about the chat. Nice statue. I heard Berserk is, yeah, pretty brutal, man. Yeah, it is. It's a. It'll. There'll be some scenes where you actually, I'm trust me, you feel bad for Guts. Like, damn, man, this dude can't catch a break. And it's some brutal scenes. Like, if it's maybe put it this way, it's beyond Game of Thrones. If you had issues with Game of Thrones, then I wouldn't recommend Berserk. But yeah, it's pretty brutal. It's called, that's the reason it's called Berserk. It's just all kinds of stuff going on in there. But yeah, I love it, man. Let's see. You have an oversized hardcover? Yeah, I have the oversized too. Yep, deluxe ones. I actually have the deluxe ones, and I actually have the digital ones too. I was buying those because I couldn't wait till the story was over. But then I just ended up buying the deluxe ones. To me, it's better to have the actual hard copy instead of having the digital. You always gotta charge your Kindle or something. So I'd rather just have the hard copies. Merry Christmas. Yeah, man, they do. So far, the detail on this, man, like the way the blood looks and everything too. Like I don't got the full lights on because I know it's like the camera, but I'm done. I'm gonna put the full lights on. I can see everything on there, but this thing, oof, the detail got my freaking feet sweating. Get back to it real quick. If you guys have any questions, I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat. I'm sorry, I completely forgot about the chat. If you have any questions, let me know as I'm doing this. I'll try to keep an eye on the chat. But let's go ahead and start finishing them, putting them back together. All right, so after the arms. So here's supposedly this is the hard part, the cape. So gotta get the cape on now. So here we go. All right, so this cape is big, man. Look at this thing. Can't even get it on camera. And it's heavy too. It's gotta be nervous. I wonder how this will hold up. Like, how does it hold the weight? Like, I'm new to the statue, so shit still like it still amazes me like how this weight on these two pegs. So here we go. Let's put the cape on. Oh, shit, I keep my blimp. So what makes me nervous is just the way it's on there. There's supposed to be a cape on it first? Oh no. Okay. It is pegs. It's like it's pegged in there. And some of the ways leaning to the back, and then at one piece of the thigh on the right edge. I'll show you quick. It's pegged in right here. Trying to get as much as I can. Camera, I think it's big, man. I know, man. That thing is huge. And it weighs a lot too. This thing got me nervous. Let me see this table like shaking and stuff. I don't know. Good thing I got the 30 days still. Anything falls. All right, so now I got to pick the head sculpt. So I'm trying to debate which one I should do. I guess I'll do the one that they're suggesting first with the. So there's two head sculpts. One with the Berserk jaw, like the actual jaw opening. You can see underneath them. Better. And then one with that actually has like the Berserk armor, like the actual thing fully closed. So that one I'll probably save for when I have the sword over his shoulder. So for now, since this is sword down, he's done with the battle. I'll try to do the one with the mouth open. All right, so let's see. Here we go. All right, so this is the lower portion of the jaw of the armor. What happens with this piece is as the armor, when he goes through different forms, this actually turns like the teeth. You see the teeth here and everything. This is the form of the demon that is in the armor. When he's in the full berserk mode, there's no attachment right here. There's no attachment there. That's just fully also. You'll see in the final like the shoulder. This pierce gets pierced with small magnet. All right, so this is one where you can actually see the jaw. So the way that is basically, it is kind of like Venom a little bit, where the symbiote is like underneath, like that's the black portion you see underneath right here. That's the basically the armor taking over. So it actually goes up, and then you see the blood. And when he basically wears his armor, he's basically he's a monster where he doesn't feel pain, but the armor actually heals him. So he does actually. So basically, he has to be careful because he wears the armor too long. If the armor can't heal him quick enough, he can actually die in the armor. Or if he uses the armor for too much, eventually the demon inside the armor will take over. So he's still getting used to it and everything. So the reason he has most of his blood is because this is from other people he's battling, but it's from the damages that he's getting from the inside. So the blood is like pouring out the armor. Watch your finger when you do that part. Ooh, I almost got my finger there. You guys that real quick. Front. Pretty cool. Basically, with this one, you know, he's done with the battle. He's probably trying to transform back to the, you know, the mode, trying to come back to the rage mode. What we gotta do is what we asked. The only thing that this thing had LED. Like, I kind of wish the eyes had LED function. It doesn't. So now we gotta get the bloody sword. I'm looking forward to the Dragon Slayer. This is the reason I love Guts, man. He's like the first person, other than before Cloud, that had like the huge freaking sword. And there's two versions. There's supposedly the one above the shoulder. I think that's, you know, you can do bloody for both. Yeah, all right. Let's get the sword. Sword points and fragile. So please be extra careful. All right, so be careful when you're putting the sword into the slot. Supposedly the tip is very fragile. With this one, there's two different ones. This one has both hands on it. Yeah. If you crop the sword, yeah. Oh man, life size of the sword, that would be fucking amazing. Woo, that'd be amazing. Those are amazing. Yeah, I wish I could pull the trigger, but I have too many other things. Yeah. So yeah, so basically these two recent statues that kind of cut back into my module case money. So unfortunately, I had to sacrifice my displays for my 1/6. But with these, like I said, the statues, the other one, the Godzilla and the bus was just too good of a deal to pass up. And this one, like I said, was limited, and they were running out of stock, so I had to jump on it before it sold out. I didn't want to miss out on this a second time. Like I said, to me, when you guys will see it, to me, this is like the best pose of the Guts Berserker armor in the full rage mode. Oh, is it Christmas music? Let me try to change it then. I can't really hear from this right here, so this one's a little more laid back, I guess. Not bad. Thanks for saying that. It feels annoying, you guys. Appreciate that. King Dingaling, what's up, King Dingaling? Oh, I thought I pressed it. There we go. How you doing, buddy? Oh yeah, 3 zeros. Yeah, I got most. I got all the 3 zeros, 1/6. So yeah, I gotta have those. Those are even harder to find than statues. I think. Well, actually, yeah, because they don't really 3 zeros. They don't really do reissues. Yeah, see, that's what I was told too. See, a lot of people told me that, like, they're like, yo, your case is always gonna be there, and if anything, by the time you get the case, you know, maybe there's gonna be upgraded or better versions of the module cases. So this, they said, you know, once it sells out, unless you're ready to pay aftermarket price, you're kind of asked out. So you kind of, the person I was talking to, Miguel from Toy Quest 101. He was like, you know, kind of talking to me about that, and it was true. Like, you know, I talked to a few other people too, Jason and Mario. They were saying the same thing. Like, you know, like once these sell out, they're only gonna go up in price. So I was like, damn, I gotta jump on it. That sounds better already. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. The table, I said this new tables right here. So they're supposedly, these are ones that statue people use. They're the, you know, the muscle racks. Supposedly each shelf holds, supposedly the one I bought holds 400 pounds each shelf. So I've heard people that should be fine, but it just feels weird having to just the size of this and the weight of this. I'm like still nervous about it, but I got 30 days, man. This shit falls, drops, breaks. I'll reach out to the people. Anyways, here's the sword real quick. sword. I love this sword, man. It's actually a dangling chain. I was kind of, it was be a little annoyed if it was like sculpted because I just like moving that piece around. Big man. All right, so let's be fragile. Looking at this. That way. Arms. So that arm first, and that arm second. All right. So. All right. So it says be delicate. So let's see. Oh, I hit the cape. Oh, that got me nervous. There we go. I feel too tight in there, but I don't know if it's right. But the arms are fitting right, so it should be right. All right, let's see. So supposedly there's a small slit down right there. You gotta put the sword in the tip, but it's like real snug. And if I'm like, and then when you put it in, you're supposed to put this arm first, this hand, I mean. But like the magnet fully pushes it right away. So this actually magnet feels a lot heavier than the magnets on the arms. And then you gotta put on this one, but this one I actually had to move the arm up a little bit. So it felt weird moving it because it's a statue. I was afraid of breaking it or something. So it's gonna be interesting when I take it off. Leave that there for now. Let's see what we're saying here. I felt the same when I got my first garage sale. I have Prime 1, Full Metal Alchemist, and you sure? So I mean, my thing is, when I was building it, I ended up putting like the like the leather wraps around it, around the boards, and then the boards like they just even carrying it, they felt like they moved a little bit in the center. So I'm like, damn, it had me nervous. So even right now, eventually I want to have 2 statues per shelf. I do want to pick up the smaller ones they have for the Berserk ones, 1-to-1 ones. Pick up those and put those also on there. So I was even nervous now putting this like in the center. I was fearful of this bowing like in the center with the weight. I was gonna probably just put it on the side for now, but I was nervous with the weight of it going sideways. So I was like, all right, I just put it center for now. But yeah, everybody keeps saying they're fine. It just, I don't know, it makes me nervous, man. Some guy, what's up, man? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. My man. Always love the support from some guy. Oh, Diego Doom. What up, Diego? Dude, I didn't forget. We still gotta do that stream, man. I'm working on the show. I got a title for it already. I'm getting a logo created. Or it's gonna be more of like just only smaller scale stuff. So that's the reason I didn't forget, my man. So still gonna reach out, man. But yeah, man. Hope you're enjoying the statue, man. I'm forgetting the second statue. I'm excited. Big Berserk fan. Huge Berserker. I'm not gonna lie. Like I love Godzilla, but Berserk's either tie or like just or close enough. But I love it, man. Yeah, man. The 2 voices. We'll see. That's gonna be fun, man. You gotta do your little logo thing. I'm not even gonna try. Yeah, man. We're definitely gonna do it. Definitely. I'm just waiting for my buddy of mine to finish the intro, create the intro for it, and then get the logo done. Once I get that done, I gotta figure. I'm probably sure. Like I talked to a few small scale guys. Usually, most of them are usually free in the weekends. So, gotta figure out time in the weekends. Yeah, man, it's freaking amazing. I'm loving it so far. Like I don't even want to I gotta finish putting it together, but I'm like, damn, even right now, it's gonna be interesting. There's 2 poses I can put in. I don't know if I'm gonna have this over the shoulder is the most iconic guts pose, but like I said, I do maybe in the future. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at, one of the other Guts one where he actually has the sword over the shoulder. But like this looks cool so far. I don't know. I'm gonna try it once I get the other one. See. I want to. It's interesting, man. It's I love they give you two choices. That's good. I like the fact that people say you can't pose statues or you can't move them, but I like the fact when they have swap out parts. That's a bonus for me. Everyone. Oh yeah, those dudes are nice. Got a war on the bottom shelf, so I feel. Because I measure from the bottom shelf, I have I think it was like 32 inches. 32, 30. That when I get the last Ronin one, that's gonna go on the bottom because that's 24. You can actually see the lights. You can the top one for anything above after that won't fit. All right, so let's get this guy back together. Hold on. All right, so now we got the sword, dude. Next piece is gonna be. Wait a minute. One thing I noticed is like a little cap in this. There's a hole in the bottom of the sword. I don't know what that's for. Anyways, the sword next to the cloth. All right, so there are two different versions of the claw, so you gotta be careful when you grab the right one. I think. Let me see. Yeah. All right. So this is supposedly magnetic. It plugs in right to the sword. Supposedly. This isn't the one. Maybe that's not the one. Maybe this is the one. All right, so that goes in there magnetically too, but this feels real loose. Like if you bump into it, this will fall out, but it doesn't feel hard. So let me see. Yeah, that's the right one. You gotta look at the pictures. That's why I like the color. Gotta definitely look at the pictures. That's the one. Losing rate. There's a small piece right here. It just slides right in. Feels loose though. It feels flimsy. Like if you bump into it, it could fall. But this feels soft. It's like an actual hard polystone or whatnot. So if it falls, it might be fine. No, supposedly, I think most of it says polystone. The box says polystone statue. Yeah, polystone statue 1/4 scale. Alright, so now I gotta put the swords into the base because now the next instructions have you swapping out the hands to have the over the shoulder. Before I do that, I want to finish the base first. So we can want to ask you guys too, like, what do you guys think looks better for like the first final pose, like over the shoulder or just with the hands down? Right now, so I can basically talk to the chat as I do this part. But let me get the swords in there. Oh, look, there's actually two pieces of these, so you can make it bigger. There's another one here, so maybe it's for the other head. So it has a bunch of these smaller swords right here that you actually got put into the base. This is the review. This is the part that's kind of a pain in the butt. So you got since you show you too good, it's gonna be interesting. Let's say these two. All right, so we got that. So let's get the swords in there. Supposedly, the slots are pretty different. I mean, they look the same to me though. One go in this guy's chest. I don't see slots. This is gonna be. I know what they mean is the long part right here. Damn. I pick one up and don't break. That's why you gotta definitely pick it up when you get that 30 days. If it does break, just return it. But yeah, so far so good. I mean, knock on wood. Yeah, guts. Speaking of sword, this is the picture shows the guy's stabbing his chest. Oh wait, all right. So if you look at it, I think the best way to do it is try to get the handle, but it doesn't show the full handle. So it does show with the handle, so maybe that helps out. Yeah, so this one has a different handle. Like the tip right here. So the difference, so that's why it's all right. So this is the one. All right. This part is hard. Here's the picture. All right, so I looked at it wrong. It actually goes into the throat. Yeah, the instructions, man, like they're good from the pictures, like from the color. I like that. I like the fact they do that. But should at least like like label them, or even when you're in the box, it should have like some kind of like 1, 2, or A, B, or something. Yeah, see, so it is kind of a pain. Alright, so the other parts in there. So then now the other one. I think this is a longer one, so two shorter ones. The middle one. All right, so it looks like there's a big, medium, and small one. It's like, all right, so it's like the bigger one goes by the first. Damn you, swords. Alright, so we get the ones on this side though. There's one by the arm and one on top of the head of this guy in the back. Alright, so I'm gonna go. Sorry, yeah, camera quick. I'm gonna go to the back real quick, see. There we go. Got one. Yay. Yeah, I got one. Go. There's one. The other one is the second to the longest one. That goes on the head of this dude right here. First, they show you which point goes in. They don't show you that. You freakers don't show us the point. All right, I'm sorry about that, people. Here we go. So this one's gonna be over here. This is the last one. And that goes supposedly by a horn, so it's not that horn. Where is it? These freaking instructions suck. I know this is right. Ooh, all right, I got them all. I mean, that was the hard part. All right, so let's show it real quick. One goes here. And then the last one over here. I guess a good way to tell after doing it is basically looking at the handles, because this one has a broken piece on this side. The picture shows the broken piece sticking out from the other side, so that one definitely shows you there. This one has the handle up here is different, and then the other two, you look at the way the shape of the handles also like the hill part right here. That's the way to tell. I figured that out too late now. It is what it is. All right, so this is done. All right, so this is wrong head. All right, that's the right head. That's the red head that you're supposed to have the full, like, show the teeth and face and everything right there. All right, so I'll show you guys this pose right here. I'll zoom out. I'll show you guys this pose with the sword in there. over real quick. This nice side view. All right, so that's one pose right there. So this is the pose, like I said, probably, I don't know if I want to do this one, so we'll see. The next one will be the other one. So let's swap out these pieces. That pose, to me, looks good, man, but I don't know. We shall see. Sorry. Oh, so let's go ahead and put the other pieces on. Now, the one thing that there's a pain, too, that I did notice. I'm used to having the 1/6 scale stuff where basically the clamshell has like the sculpt or design of where the accessory piece goes in. These do have them, but if you take them out, you sometimes like with the hands, I wasn't sure if I put them in right or not. So it's kind of a pain, pain to get them the slots or the packaging has them. So far, maybe I'm gonna get a better idea once I get more used to it. All right, so now we got to basically remove the little cloth piece. Go with the cloth piece, and we're gonna take off the arms. Nervous, man, with the freaking sword. I felt something in the bottom. Is it better to take the arm off first? Let's see what arms are. Ooh, that makes me nervous. Take the arms off first. Yeah, let's do that. All right, still one piece. Woo! Forget the plate too. There's a plate here I gotta put on here. Magnetic also. So now what I'm curious about is to take this head off too. We gotta get that off. Closed mouth. The magnet piece in that head is real strong too. It's like pretty strong. It's probably the strongest piece. That and the arm. I want to see something real quick. I want to compare the two pieces over here. See which one's more of the. All right, so that one's more of the open mouth. I did have the lower piece, the wrong lower piece on there too. I mean, there's no wrong or right. It's just that one. I guess this right say always put the jaw piece first. The mouth one in, the one that you don't really see inside the helmet. Perfect. I just want to test that there real quick. Head on there. Perfect. So let's get the arms on there. These other arms, this makes me nervous. I want to make sure nothing drops. All right, so this is the bending arm. This is the sort of the shoulder. This is the resting arm down, where he's like basically just chilling his arm down. But you guys don't know too, if you don't follow the comics or the animator or the books, this arm's actually fake. He lost that arm, and he lost the eye when he was in the, in hell. So there's actually a cannon. This is a mechanical arm, and he has an arm cannon under there. You gotta be a little careful because you actually have to tuck it under the cape a little bit, so you gotta be a little bit careful with that one. All right, so this is the same Dragon Slayer, just basically so you can see this one a little bit more detail. Basically, if I hold it up, it's bigger than him. All right, so let's get this one on there. And this plugs in. There's no magnet in this one, so I guess because of the weight, they got actually have the rod there. So the rod actually plugs in. There's a hole into the top of the, like the wrist. All right, so technically, you could have it to the side. But I would definitely suggest leaning it on the shoulder or the cape. It'll help with the weight. Part there too. All right, so there's a piece right there. So let's go ahead and see how he looks with the sword over the shoulder. Let's go down from the base up. That piece right there, I forgot to put this is the sacrifice sign. Sword. I don't know, man. I'm thinking sword up. Sword up is probably the pose. Go. Yep. So, supposedly with the sword up, I think it's the total. I should have my tape measure. I'll grab it real quick, but I think if I remember correctly, it's about 32 inches from the top of the tip of the sword. and then with the one with the sword down is 29 inches. So I don't know, man. I think yeah, definitely sword. That's what I was thinking too. So detail the base one more time. A little bit more detail up close for everything. The other side now. Hit the fake microphone. Move my camera. Sorry, let me smooth it this way. I love the blood right here that dripping from his mouth right there. I love like the transparency on there. Yeah, the way the blood looks in right there dripping from his mouth. The cape, that cape is amazing. It kind of the cape. I always take it back to the microphone. And the sword. Yeah, that cape kind of reminds me of Spawn, like the way, like seeing this in detail. Like if someone wants to draw guts, I'm pretty sure Tom McFarlane would do awesome guts. Yeah, this piece, woof. I gotta clean it up. It has like some of the foam on there and everything, so it's gonna clean it up. But yeah, thinking about getting this one time, but I don't know if I have space for it. Yeah, like I said, man, this is the second time they went to this same pose, same statue, so I didn't want to miss out. And then I guess I've heard some complaints like people who do collect the Prime ones that they're kind of upset the fact that they redid this, but with, and I understand the annoyance. I can stand because I felt the same way too with the 3-0 when 3-0 did the Guts Berserk armor. They did the repaint one, like the limited one, and that one came with all these bloody. So when they redid this one, supposedly they redid the blood effects to it. So me being a Guts Berserk fan, I definitely for this pose right here for the rage mode, I definitely will want all blood on there. So I can see why people would be upset about that. Because if I did see this come out the first time around and I had the chance and the space and everything to get it, I definitely would have picked it up, but I would have been mad if I missed out if they redid it like this with the blood on there. Because I definitely would want the blood more compared to the, like, go ahead, blood in the, like on the stones right there. Where the blood looks all over the body. Yeah, I can see why people would be upset about it. I would be too, but thankfully I weighed it out, and I got the ultimate one I really wanted. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna do the sword over there, the shoulder, because the other one I'm looking at is the one where he is the scene before. Is it before this? It could be before because he does fight those alligator monsters twice. Could be the scene before or after, but it's the newer one they have where he has the helmet off. He's just like the regular Guts. I want to have one where he basically shows his face. And I definitely want to get Black Swordsman. And unfortunately, right now I missed out the Black Swordsman. It came out a while ago. I know they do a 1/3 one. That's beautiful. And for some reason, 1/3 ones are cheaper than the 1/4 supposedly. So far, either the same price or cheaper, which makes no sense if the 1/3 are bigger. I don't understand why 1/3 are bigger. I mean, more expensive. I'm sorry, cheaper. Sorry, I'm just looking at the detail. I'm like, I'm losing my words here. Yeah, look at this. This thing is beautiful, man. Definitely happy I picked this up because this is the ultimate pose for my Guts right here. Ultimate pose right there. Because with the statues too, I'm gonna say I'm just dipping my toes in statues, but even with the 3-0 ones, like, all right, let me show you my Guts right here. I got him semi in that pose, but I can't get the full pose on there, and I don't have the diorama piece in the bottom where you can basically. I don't have this piece right here in the bottom. So if I had some kind of diorama piece like that with blood and the monsters on there, and I could have got him basically on that pose, like on that stone right there. But even I can't accomplish that with the figure. So when I saw the statue, I'm telling you, this is the iconic. If Berserk has sneakers, you got the Jordan brand, you got the the Dunk Man. If Berserk has sneakers, this would be his logo right here on the sneaker. This shape right here. That silhouette, just like that. That would be on the tongue on the sneaker, on the bottom of the sneaker, inside the sneaker. I'll be all over the sneaker, man. So basically, this is the pose right here that you want this in this pose. So that's where I went for it. I was like, you know what? Like I said, it was limited. Numbers were running low. I was like, I can't miss on this twice, man. Might have to do the base. Yeah, more simplistic. Yeah, but the base for the 1/3 have the LED features. They light up and stuff. So that's another reason why I'm like, wait, that's added money right there, supposedly. So it's more, it's more expensive. I don't know. I'm contemplating because that's the only one so far. They have the Black Swordsman. The one Swordsman. I'll definitely get when he has the Berserker armor with the helmet off with the white streak on his hair, and then definitely one of these right here, and that's it. Those are the 4 versions or 3 versions of Guts I want to have. And that's it. They don't do because like right now the versions they have from are basically red one there. That's when he was Band of the Hawk. That's when he was the young mercenary. Then you have the black. So the lights are bright. I need the lights for the room. You have the Black Swordsman. The Black Swordsman right there. That's when you get the Skull Knight. Gives him the armor. And that's when he first gets the Berserk armor. And then that's basically the last 2 most current versions of him. So yeah. But this is like my favorite, obviously. This is exciting. My heart's beating fast. Can't wait. Go outside, smoke real quick, come back, look at the detail, clean it off, put the final touches on it. But it looks good, man. I mean, I gotta be limited to statues. I can't, I collect too many things. As you can see in the background, 112, 6. So even some smaller stuff, a little bit here and there. Now statues, my second statue. Definitely want to get the last Ronin. Gotta get that piece before it sells. It, not a rush, but if ever goes low stock, definitely gotta pick up that piece right there. But man, this is nice. What I love is just the freaking paint on the blood, the way the blood looks. Face. The detail, the blood going on there. I love the sword in the throat. Definitely a freaking nice piece, man. The cape has me worried though. Like the weight on the cape. So if there's somebody in the chats right now who have statues, one thing I researched, or I always do research before I buy things. Some rumor I heard is that it was supposedly polystone. not just statue, but saying polystone in general can get like air bubbles or air pockets inside of it over time, and then that can supposedly cause it to like decay or get like sinkholes inside of it or something. If anybody in the chat has statues for a long time, let me know if you ever experienced anything like that, or if that's just something that maybe it's just for like, you know, pure, I don't know, like untreated. I don't know if you guys had any experience with it. And you were 1/3 Berserk scuds coming out or more expensive now. No one, yeah, see, older, yeah, 1/3 black. That's the one I wanted, man. The Black Swordsman one. Price of stats shipping. Yeah, the shipping is crazy. The shipping on the other one I wanted to get, it was like $500. I was like, what? You crazy? This one was almost like I was used to the Bust and the Godzilla. That was $250 shipping from Sideshow. And then I checked out the last Ronin. I think the shipping on that was like maybe like one something, maybe two. But some of the other Prime ones, man, I saw some like in $500. I was like, what? That's crazy. That's like what? 2 Hot Toys maybe? That's crazy. I don't know, man. The shipping is the part that's gonna kill me. That's why I can't definitely not dip into this too much. That shipping. 2 boxes. It was 2 boxes. It was one bigger box right here. 2 boxes. I think the total weight of the both boxes combined, if I remember, the shipping on it was like 60. I think combined, yeah, it was like about 60 something, 69 pounds was the shipping of the box, in the box and outside the box. This statue combined is about 62 pounds. So it was a pain in the butt getting in here, man. Like I was out of breath in the beginning, getting the foam out the box. All right, so I'll probably stop at the 5 minute, make it a 1 even hour and a half. But yeah, I'm just enjoying this so far, man. Like my hands shaking a little bit because like I do want to move it around a little bit. Like I want to twist them around the other way. Kind of, I want to have them like facing me. So I'm nervous with that. The one like I said with the table and then just the cape. So I'm gonna spend some time slowly to twist them a little bit and face them even more because I want to make sure, you know, I'm sitting at my desk screaming or doing stuff. Editing things. I want to see this guy face to face. Oh my God. I need guts looking at me. I need that motivation. What's up, Pain? Oh man, I'm happy too, man. Like, that's why if you notice the camera's shaking a little bit, my hands are shaking. Like I'm still. 1, I'm like still surprised I got this. 2, I'm surprised I dipped into statues. Never thought I was gonna do it. Never thought I was gonna do Hot Toys. Going from the farm scale. I never thought I was gonna do that. But I did it, and no regrets so far. No regrets. This thing is beautiful, man. Thanks, Monica. Thanks. So the Voltron's coming soon, man. I promise you. Coming soon, Voltron. Voltron review. You're gonna have it. You think so? Well, I'm not gonna move it much. It's gonna stay in this position right here. I'm gonna keep it in that spot. I just want the logo here. So I just want to see if I can lift it and twist it. See if I can do that. I mean, I'll probably have to take the sword. I'll definitely take the sword off. And the arms maybe help with the weight. Possibly, I don't want to mess with that cape again. So possibly take the cape off. I don't have to. Yeah, see? You twist. Twist and tug. Twist and tug. Okay, similar to God of War. Yeah, boxes. Yeah, yep. Well, I think the main box, the smaller box was about 20 something pounds. And I think the other box was 40 something. Next. No. Well, if I do 101, that'd be like a Yoda thing because it's Yoda small. Definitely I'll do a 101 Yoda. This thing, man. That look right there. Sword with the blood. What's up, Miguel? Thanks, man. Hey, man, you kind of helped me with this one right here too, because like I said, let me know about the low numbers on it. I didn't know about that. I did know. I noticed on Sideshow, like when I placed the, put it in my cart, it did have the blue screen. So I was like, uh oh. Yeah, man, this thing. Ooh, can't wait to put the lights brighter and just like look at everything. I was supposed to go to my in-laws for. They left the head without me. I'm supposed to go back there. Hopefully, my girl's not watching because if you are, bae, I don't think I'm gonna make it. But anyways, hopefully she's not watching. I'll find out in a minute in the chats. If she is, hey, sorry, babe. It is what it is. Look at this thing, man. Oh my god, I'm touching it. Ah, it feels so good. Nice and pointy. The thing about statues is you gotta keep the box. Yes. Yes, no, I agree. No, but even then, like I'm a type of that collector where if I was gonna move, let's say, hopefully I'm not. I just, we just moved into this house, so hopefully I'm not. I'm here for life until I hit the lotto or something, or become a superstar on YouTube, or finally do my OnlyFans or something, make some good money, and get like a mansion or something like that. But until then, I plan to be here the rest of my life. So of course, like this room, I plan to remodel this whole room. Like I want to change. You can tell from my freaking walls, like some kind of bar pirate type thing going on theme here. So I want to redo the whole walls and everything. This whole desk right here is leaving. That's where my module cases are gonna go. Right now, I just got figures on there for now. Got some Game of Thrones figures there, whatever. So all that is leaving. Redoing the walls, getting this carpet out of here. But baby steps. I should have done that first before I got these statues, maybe. But man, this thing is fucking beautiful. But yeah. So definitely want to eventually do all that stuff, like move things around. But I don't plan to leave anytime soon. So that's why I was like, all right, if I get these things, I could plan to put them there and keep them there. And the boxes, like I said, I'm gonna keep the boxes definitely keeping the boxes, because that's just the type of collector I am. I like the packaging. Look at this. Motion sickness. Sorry, like I said, a little handshaking, a little bit still too. But yeah, I get it. I'm definitely gonna keep the box. And that's my thing too. If I were to move like out of state, where I know the actual movement of this is out of my hands, definitely keep the box, and I'll try to my best. This is why we want to do a video too, because I've ever had to repack this. I didn't do it for the Godzilla because it's easy. It's 3 pieces. But this, once I did reviews, I saw reviews on it. It's basically like I just knew it, so I was like, all right. So definitely want to keep the box, take it apart if I have to move out of state. That's it. But don't plan to. So hopefully it stays here forever, at least until my time is up. Moves on to my son, my daughter, whichever one enjoys it more. This unless I hit like a real hard times, I don't ever see myself selling this, because I love Berserk. So the day I die, I'm gonna love Berserk. And this is, like I said, this is the freaking best pose and the most iconic pose of Guts in this armor. This is going nowhere. Right now, I'm just letting myself. With these shelves I made in there, I got space for, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. If I were to go that route, 8 statues total. But I don't think I'm gonna go 8. So, or not gonna put my tumbler down on one of these shelves. But I don't think I'm going 8. But if I were, 8 would be my limit, because that's all I have space for. Oh man, Jerry, man. I'm super mad about that UFC card last night. Everybody I went for lost. Everybody I was going for lost. I don't bet. I want to start betting on UFC, because a lot of times, I come out right about 87% of the times. So I was thinking about starting to bet on it, and I was gonna do it last night for the first time. Go on DraftKings or something, give it a try. Thank God I didn't, man, because everybody was going for freaking lost. Like I was so frustrated. Like once the Izzy fight was over, I usually watch the whole thing, the post-fight interviews, all that stuff. Not post-fight show. I didn't even bother me. I turned that off, and I forgot what I did. I think I finished off Clone Wars. I need to start watching Bad Batch to get ready for the Ahsoka. That show was so cool. Ooh, can't wait for that. I wanted to do a video on that, but I didn't have time. Obviously, that statue still. This is you know, I wanted to get this out the box, make sure everything was still intact before the 30 days were up. But yeah, man, that card last night, I was so disappointed. I was so mad. I thought about like calling where did I order from? Yeah, I did it in my ESP. I thought about calling ESP and say, hey, you know, it was an accidental order. My son ordered by accident or something just to get my money back. That's how mad I was about it. But I believe in karma, so I didn't want to do that. So it is what it is. Not all the cards are gonna turn out the way you want it. What do you think about it? You think it was good? Everybody, you were going for one? I'm sorry, I'm just this thing is looking at me. I just wish these damn eyes were LED. If this was LED, this would have been the the icing on the cake, the freaking happy ending at the end. This would have been everything right there if this had LED lights, because the Godzilla has the LED eyes, the mouth, and the dorsal fins. If that LED lights could have just left the room on with just these lights, his lights on. That's what I like about the 1/3 too. The 1/3 does have the base that lights up, because of the pulsing blood and everything. The sacrifice logo. This just it. But you know, beggars can be choosers, so I can get what they give me. Damn, man. I do feel secure with this on there. This still makes me nervous, the table. It was good, but yes, I usually bet, but forgot last night. Happy I didn't. See, yep, same thing. Same thing, man. Oh, man. But yeah, this thing. There was somebody else. I got to reach out to him on Facebook. It was on Miguel's Toy Quest group, where he actually had this, and I saw the pictures that he posted, and that kind of did push me to also kind of get it after seeing the pictures, because you know they get the promo pictures from the sideshow and other sites. Doesn't really fully give it justice. You know, it'll always be photoshopped or something. But seeing actual pictures from people in the community, that's what I love and enjoy. So that kind of helped me too when I saw that. Didn't expect the size of this, man. Ooh, the thing is bigger. I think it's all with the sword up. It's definitely bigger than the Godzilla bust. But now I know what to get with one quarter, man. Imagine if I do 1/3. Now I know that's gonna definitely surprise me. Definitely. Let me just go through the chats one time. We're gonna start getting ready to end this, because I know light up would, yeah, definitely would have been dope, man. Definitely. At least the eyes, like I said, the eyes would have been. Oh, it would have been cool. It was the eyes and the blood, like the blood coming from the mouth, blood pouring out from the arms. Like if that had like LED right there, the blood from the throat. Like, that would be cool. Like just like a glowing blood, or just like a cascading type thing. So it can actually look like the blood is pouring down. That would have been magnifique. But this cape, man. This cape, like, it feels real hard, but I'm still nervous about the cape. Somebody walking by, gotta make sure, you know, nobody drinking in here, nobody knocking into my statue. This thing, man, this cape looks nice. It feels durable. Looks good. Little nervous with the sword, putting it into the slot and the base. Instructions could have been a little bit better with the swords. These swords right here. Instructions could definitely be better with that. Maybe prime one, maybe basically like label the slots in the foam so you can know which one exactly you're picking out. I do like the fact they put the pictures and they put the colors, so the pictures did help out with the hilts. The color helps out too, but still, like, that could have been done a little bit better. Could have saved you some time. I know people are like, what the hell is the guy doing? Like 2 minutes trying to figure out where these damn swords go. The base is beautiful. I love the base. I love the design here. That's freaking beautiful. I'm not sure if this is, I gotta go back in the books, if maybe someone in the chat said this is a prime 1 type of design, or this is for Berserk only. I look in the books. I know this is definitely, you know, for Berserk right here. But the base is wide and everything just fits into the base. It doesn't feel for stuff coming off the base like that. Cape is awesome. Love the cape. Love the pieces on here. Love the way everything attached. Like I said, instructions could have been a little bit better. Trying to see if I see any negatives. Just the instructions. LED should have had LED. The arms fit out perfect. Don't feel nervous about the statue falling off of the stone. Don't feel nervous about the arms falling off. Don't feel nervous about I do want to get, believe it or not, And this is the type of thing where I definitely have to wait for a sale. But I really, 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 really want that Godzilla and Kong battle scene, final battle scene, that huge piece that they have. That would just be a centerpiece for my, like, if I go that route, I would definitely have to sell some of my 112 stuff just to have space for that, or definitely redo this whole place and make it bigger. But that is a piece I would love to have because I love the way it looks with the light ups on the buildings. The actual helicopter has light up. It actually spins, like the propeller spins. The smoke lights up. You have lights in some of the house, like in the windows. Like that, just the attention to detail they did on that damn base. I mean, I just from promo pitch. I haven't seen it in person yet, so. But still, $5,000. Well, $5,500 for that. That's definitely a lot of money, and that's something that's a car payment right there or something. I could probably get a new car, So that's something that definitely, and I can't imagine it's 5,500. The size of it is huge. The weight of it has to be heavy. So I can only imagine the shipping to with that. So that's definitely gonna be shipping with that alone. At least I say $500. At least, but the shipping is gonna be probably another $1,000 right there. So you're probably not freaking close to $7,000 right there, unless you get discount. Well, I know, see, it's a lot of space, man. But I would love that. That's the piece. That would be for me the ultimate Godzilla piece. Like this bust, I had to get because I love Godzilla. When I first saw this, it's like Godzilla. I actually had Godzilla in my freaking but I'm not a huge fan. I prefer statues. I feel like I got incomplete work with the bust sometimes because you don't get the full body. But that'll be the ultimate piece. If not that, I am looking at, and I would like to get that too, but it is pretty pricey also. But they have that the new line, the gigantic piece or something like that, gigantic master line. They have that Godzilla one. The huge piece, light up dorsal fins from the top of the back of his neck all the way down to the tip of his tail. The eyes light up. It's like the mouth. That is another piece. If I can't get that, if I don't have space or eventually don't get that piece with the final battle, that's one that I definitely would want to get. The gigantic one. Even the base they have it on, like the Destroyer City, that looks good, man. Something definitely back up if I want to get. But for now, no, this is the guts I want. I'm happy with this guts right here. Maybe I'll get the other guts, the one where he's like with the helmet off. Maybe I'll get that. Definitely get the last Ronin. I do want to get that. I was gonna get the PCS Vampirella with the Lady Death, but that Prime 1 Vampirella looks so beautiful and it looks more cartoon. I mean, not cartoon, comic book accurate. At least from the comics that I collect, when Adam Hughes used to draw Vampirella. Definitely want to get that. So I'm hoping they could do a Lady Death one so that we can pick up Lady Death also. But yeah, definitely get the Vampirella 1/3. Want to get that. Definitely want to get another Guts. Eventually, maybe a character or two from the Guts line. Definitely getting the last Ronin. I think that's it for sure. But seeing this right here, man, to me so far, Prime 1 with that bust and this right here, Prime 1, man, knocked out the park, man. So far, this is a company that, for the detail they give you. At least, like I said, this is my first dip into the statue, so. Yeah, the bust is right here. The bust. That was the first one I picked up. And that one was good because that actually was Sideshow. Actually had a deal going on with that one. They had a special going on. Then they had like the discount shipping. So it worked out. But yeah, oh my God. But with that, I'm probably going to end this now because I want to enjoy this for a little bit longer. And I do got to go back and see my family. I'm trying to get out of that because I do want to just relax and enjoy this. Oh my God, I'm so happy with this. I was nervous. I was like, yeah, man, what did I do? What did I do? Like, should I have gotten this? But sword alone, man. That cape, just the way it looks. Hopefully it's gonna be easy to swap around and slide over a little bit more. This looks amazing. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Happy, satisfied, no regrets here. My back hurts a little bit from moving it, getting out the box and everything, but I'll be all right. Something. I appreciate everybody coming in chat. Like I said, I wasn't sure if I was doing like an actual recording for this review. Don't use my first statue review. But I figure, you know, I don't want to wait. I just want to get this shit out open. I want to get it displayed. I want to look at it. I want to admire it. Just with the figures, I got a bunch of figures in the box still. I got a freaking review still, and this I just wanted to get out already. Just admire. So I figure, you know what? Just do a live unboxing and review at the same time. So real quick, just go over the negatives. Negatives should, in my opinion, should have been LED or should have some LED functions. Instructions for the swords could have been a little bit better. Negative. Yeah, really instructions, LED. That's about it. Positive, the freaking presence this thing has, the blood, the way the blood's painted on there. The cape is amazing. The little details they have on the demons on the base is amazing. It's just a beautiful piece, man. Heavy. It's a heavy too, so that's one thing you gotta take consideration. If you decide to get this, please do your research. Whatever shelf you decide or table you put it on, make sure it holds up to, well, I'll say this is what, 62 pounds out the box. So, you know, now then, like, because you don't want this falling, man. Even now I'm nervous about it, but my shelf should be good to go. We shall see for the next one. So keep you guys updated on that. With that, appreciate it. Thanks for coming. For the people watching on the replay, it's a beautiful piece. If you're on the fence, I will say grab it if you can. I know they're low stock currently. Some sites have a pre-order, so maybe, I don't know if Sideshow, I mean not Sideshow, Prime One supposedly says 888 pieces if I remember correctly, or 800 pieces. But some sites have it for in stock now, and some sites have it for pre-order. So maybe there's more. I'm not sure. I'm new to the statue stuff, so I'm not sure. I could be wrong, could be right. But I enjoyed, man. I enjoyed this piece. It's nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see what you got, man. If you got some statues, man, send me some message on Facebook Messenger or something, or Instagram. Pictures of your statues. I can get some ideas and see how people display their stuff and enjoy their things. With that in mind, thank you for watching. Thanks for being here live. Thanks for the questions. Thanks for staying with me. Now I know next time, make sure I look at the instructions first before I do these reviews. So if I do one of these again, so I can be more prepared, like for the sword stuff. And just be a little more prepared and just better music next time too. So make sure I pick that next time. So appreciate it. For the people watching the replay, appreciate you spending your Easter day or some time out of your Easter busy schedule. Spend it with me. Enjoying this beautiful piece. Prime One, you did an awesome job. You may have another customer right here going forward. With that, keep collecting. Stay safe. Dale. Oh wait, let me do one thing. Let me just do one thing. I always create these and I always forget to use these. So let me just make sure I put this at the end. Let me stop the music. And with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to me yet. I definitely will be doing more statue reviews once I get more in, but mostly one scale stuff and then 12 scale stuff too. Some streams coming forward too, and some shorts and some. Thanks for watching. Have a good Easter.